Hello? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another CreamCatCorner stream. So, regarding today's stream, right? I actually don't know what game I wanted to play. So, I'm reverting back to my favorite game, which is Hades, and we'll see how it goes, right? Okay, tomorrow, tomorrow, at least it's tomorrow for me. It might be the next 2 days for some of y'all, because today is still Wednesday night for some part of the world. Um, yeah, on Friday morning, wait, what? Friday morning Eastern Standard Time or Friday night is UTC +8. I am going to um play Dead Cells. I'm going to start my first blind playthrough of that game, and we'll see how it goes. And because of that, I don't know what game to play right now. Okay, what the hell is that? Okay, whatever. So because of that, I don't know what game I wanted to play today. So that's one of the reason why I was a little bit lost on what to do today. But enough about that, right? Um, yeah. I what am I doing here? Okay, wait. Um, yeah, we need this. Ooh, highest hit is hit 19. And we managed to do it with 1U. Hello? Oh. Oh, now I remember. Okay. Okay, good, good. Right, I remember this. I I had trouble with this. Let's think about this. Damage control is much better, right? Damage control is much better. Let's see how it goes.
All right, one more time.
We do need Athena.
Ask Nyx about such things. Do not ask me. She is the one born to this realm. I'm a foreigner. Moved here to take this job. Can you believe it, boy?
This is our home.
Hello, Vigor. Hello. Welcome back. Ooh, okay, wait. Divine Flourish is very good indeed here. It's epic. I'm good. Thank you. How about you? How's your week so far?
Any other reasons,
Um,
maybe?
oh God, Divine Strike is good too. But no, I'm gonna take the Divine Dash. Sure, what is it, Vigor? Nice. Let's go see. You got Hades? Oh my god. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed the game. Whoa. What platform did you get it on? PC, Switch, consoles?
I'm rich.
PC, nice, nice. Have you ever played it? Ever since you got it? Okay, each time I attack, I get -4 money worth. 50% more, or Caustic Strike. Caustic Strike for me, thank you very much. You got it on Monday. Ooh, very, very recent. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. Take your time and enjoy the game. You will die a lot. Even me, after putting like almost 400 hours, I died a lot in this game. Whoop! Nice. You got you got to Hades twice. Almost won him twice. Nice. Nice, nice. Well, you got to Hades quite quickly too.
More coming.
Nice. You got to play Hades for 3 to 4 hours each day. Ooh, you put a lot of hours inside of it. Ooh. So, I'm I'm guessing you've already unlocked most, if not all, of the weapon. Tell me, which weapon do you like the most? And what weapon, sorry, what boon do you like the most? Oh no. Aspect level 2 on one of them. You love the spear? Yeah, me too. I love the spear. It has the versatility of the sword, but also you got the extra range, so that's good.
That boon from chaos is transformed.
Ooh, more keys? More keys. I know, it's so good.
For nothing.
Also, what do you do with the drink you got from winning Theseus and Asterius for the first time? If you mean ambrosia, okay,
Should be
okay,
useful.
the one with the number 11, right? That is the thing that you are talking about. That is called ambrosia. Ambrosia is used to level up your relationship with other characters. I suggest you save it and use it to level up your relationship with other characters. Because for the first, I think, 5 interaction with them, you need nectars, which is the bottle with 129 on my screen. Yeah, you can't use it yet, but I suggest you hold on to it as much as possible because it is quite rare. I mean, you got a ton of Titan blood. You got if in one run you can manage to save a lot of money, you can get 3 in a pure run. You get one from the Fury Sisters, one from Hades if you manage to win, and one from Karen's shop. You have given 5 nectars only to one character that you love. Ooh, okay, which character is that? Interesting. I mean, I did the same. I don't remember which. I think the first character I've given my, oops, I forgot to pause. The first character that I've given my nectar to is, I'm guessing Cerberus, because I love Cerberus. I love to pet him. Oh my god, it's the same. Because Cerberus is the best character. You got to pet the dog. Ooh, Demeter. Yes, yes, you're right. Cerberus does give you bonus health, so that's good.
Ready, lads?
Nice. I can't wait for you to unlock more aspect of the weapon.
Anyone
So
else?
yeah, keep on playing the game. It is a very good game. Ooh, Crystal Beam? I don't think so.
Be ungrateful here.
Frost Strike. Frost Strike. Not the best, but it's also what we need the most right now. Whatever. Ooh, ooh. Yes, tell me. Which mini boss you hate in each area? Yes. Yes. Because each person has a different view on, ooh, each opinion about it. So I'm interested to hear what are yours.
Security.
I get the feeling I am being watched. Weak.
I should be running. I shouldn't be fighting this.
Nearly made it.
Nice.
Again, you make a mock
Whew.
of me.
Let's see what I can do with this sword.
Oh no. Shadow Slash. Hoarding Slash. Okay. Okay, we have Athena. We have the chance to get exposed. Blinding Flash, which is good. And combined with Shadow Slash, it might be doable. I keep forgetting that this is Heat 18. Tartarus, you hate Doomstone, but you completely hate the Wretched Sneak. What you think called. In Asphodel, you hate the Mega Gorgon and the Giant Skull Crusher. On Elysium, you hate the Soul Catcher more than Asterius. Oh, yes. Oh no, you hate the butterfly, huh? Yes. I mean, okay. Here's my tip for the Soul Catcher. Get Athena's Dash. Because Athena's Dash basically negate all those little butterflies quite effectively, I have to say. So, yeah, for the Mega Gorgon, I'm guessing you just have to dash a lot. That's all. I have tips for that boss, mini boss, I have to say. Ah, I see. That's good on you actually. Have some more um not relying more on Athena's dash because that's what I did and I have been so reliant on her for a very long time. So good on you for trying something new. Not something new, something different. I can never do that. Also, which god is your favorite so far? Whoop. Oh, really? Oh, either Athena, because she's helpful, or Artemis, because she's beautiful. Oh, yes. We love some Artemis in this house.
Right.
Oh, nice.
On my authority.
Oh, okay.
One of them's going to be mad.
Sorry, Athena. Okay, wait. Something else?
What about these?
Oh no, Killing Freeze. Killing Freeze is good. Sorry, Athena.
Damned either way, I guess.
Nice. Whew. So, is your favorite boon comes from Athena or Artemis too, or do you have a specific boon that you like from a specific god? Divine Strike from Athena, Tidal Dash from Poseidon, because it pushes enemy away. Interesting. Flurry Jab from the Hammer. Razor Shoal. Ooh, Razor Shoal is good. Because you get from the dash. Hyper Sprint. Good. Triple Jab. Great Evasion from Hermes. Hunter's Mark. Pressure Point. Strong Drink. And Last Stand from Athena. Ooh. You got a lot of gods from your build, huh? You have Athena, you have Poseidon, you have Artemis, and you have Dionysus. You have four gods. Hmm. Interesting you pick Poseidon's dash, the title dash, because you need to play it very correctly because either you push the enemy away so that you can't hit it. But I guess you are playing with the what is it called? The spear, right? The spear does have a longer range, so that's good. That's good. Interesting build, Vigor. I don't think I've tried that kind of. I'm trying to remember. Have I tried that um boons before? Boon combination before? Okay. Let's. Ooh, we got blinding flash. Okay,
The shield of light.
so that's good. Aries Bengal. Do I have? Oh, I have a lot of coins. I'm gonna take Aries Bengal. Why not? Oh my God, Aries Bengal is not good because we have the what is it called? The blue hearts looking thing that simply negates Aries Bengal. Well, that's a waste of money. nice.
Come, wretches. There.
Oof, nice.
Form of power.
Theseus doesn't have his chariot. Is the chariot only on like harder difficulty? Yes. I'm guessing since you already beaten Hades, you've unlocked the pack of punishment. So in order to get Theseus chariot and Asterius armor, you need to get extreme measures 3. So that is basically the pack of punishment is something that you make the games harder. So here I have heat 18, which I have hard labor level 1, lasting consequences level 1, jury summons level 2, extreme measures 4, calisthenic program, and damage control. You haven't won Hades yet? Oh my god. I thought you've already beaten Hades. I mean the final boss. Oh god, okay, I'm so sorry for that. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Sorry for the spoilers, but I thought since you already watched me play it, right? So yeah, after you defeat him, you will unlock the pack of punishment. Oh, cool, cool. Okay. Yeah, after you've defeated Hades for the first time, I think, you will unlock the pack of punishment and you can customize your run to make it more difficult. So, yeah, you can make foes deal bonus damage, or my personal favorite is to have a lot of enemies that doesn't deal a lot of damage. Calisthenic program is also one of my favorite. So yeah, I don't like hard labor actually. Hard labor, if you are not careful, you will die quickly. You have done like 30 attempts. Ooh. And I'm sure you will do it much, much more in the future. Okay, should I take Blinding Flash or should I take the Frost Strike? I'm gonna take Frost Strike for now.
Got some zest.
Okay, we are already at the final chamber. Zeus. Which Fury sister I hate the most? Easy. I hate Elector the most. And do we have to fight Elector? No, Tisiphone. Tisiphone is my favorite so far. I know some of y'all, some people like Megara, but I don't know, I like Tisiphone better than Megara. Whew, nice. Whoop. Nice. Have you unlocked the different sisters? Vigor? Oh god. Nice. You hate Tiffany the most because she's annoying and makes the room smaller, which makes it almost impossible to avoid her attacks. You can't even tell. I understand why, but I don't know. Maybe I rather have her reduce the size of the room rather than her summon a lot of enemies. Because I used to remember I had a lot of trouble with Mac because she keeps on summoning those enemies, and I died a lot to the enemies. Not so much to Mac, but more to her enemies. So yeah, different people have different experience with the Fury Sisters.
Here's to a pleasant and
Okay,
fruitful day.
should I take the palm flower? You know what? Yes, why
I'll go
not?
with that one.
Life Essence, Breed of Atlas, Skeletal Lure. No thanks.
Till next time, Tartarus.
She summons weak enemies. Yeah, the problem is, I got hit by the ball. The witch, I think it's called. The witch enemy. I got hit by the witch by a lot because of the balls all over the place, and this is way before I know just how powerful.
Ugh, this
Okay,
heat.
wait. Is it called the witch? Yeah, wretched witch. Megara summons the wretched witch and the wretched thug. Yeah, I've got hit by the witch a lot. Oh god, not because of their strong attack, but when they summon a lot of this dude and there's a lot of ball and you have to avoid the spike, and I don't know, I bear in mind this is way before um I I think it's in early access too. Before the Mirror of the Night update. So yeah, it was a different experience for me altogether at that time. Um, yeah, and also at that time, I didn't know the usefulness of Athena's dash, so that plays a huge role as my experience with Megara. Oh, Wretched Loud, yes, I also hate them so much.
Come on, then.
Nice. Stop running. Okay, nice. Nice. Whew.
Pathetic.
Ooh, more coins.
Be.
In Asphodel, you hit the wave maker. Okay. Yes, yes. Oh my god, without Athena's dash. This guy, right? Oh my god. See, even with all the help I can get, I still got hit. And they... Oh god. Okay, wait. What is going on with my PC? What is going on? Hello? Okay, why are there so many enemies summoned here? Hello? It's not
What's this?
optimal.
Finally.
Uh, it's, it's not lag, but there's... Microsoft decided, oh, you need to do something on your PC right at that moment. So basically, it clicked the game away. So yeah, it didn't pause the game. Interesting. Okay, I need darkness. Okay. Whew. Now we have a room full of wave maker. Oh god. Nice. You tried farm 30 keys for the mirror. Oh right, I forgot. For each new playthrough, you need to unlock each of the aspect of the mirror of the night. I would suggest you got the one that provide bonus damage or bonus status effect. I mean, I can't remember which one. Privilege status, yes. Which is I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you need a lot of keys actually. You've maxed out everything in the mirror of the night. Ooh. Ooh. You you max out everything in the mirror? Ooh. Interesting.
Darkness.
You unlock a lot of darkness, huh? Ooh. Okay, wait. Do I want more health or do I want to go see Eurydice? Eurydice. Eurydice? Hmm. I don't know. Let's go see her.
Moving right along.
Oh wait, I think I misunderstand. You have maxed out everything in the mirror that you unlock. The aspect that you unlock. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you already unlocked everything in the mirror. Okay. 10 gemstones for a key? Yes. Yes, please. So yeah, definitely getting the Death Defiance is a godsend. And Boiling Blood. Boiling Blood is good. As for, I would suggest you got the increased Bloodstone. Yeah, that's good. Golden Touch. When gain wealth when you clear an underworld. Huh, I've never paid attention to that.
I'd ask you to bring one of these to Orpheus, but they're no good unless they're perfectly fresh.
Okay, should I get the Ambrosia Delight or Refreshing Nectar? Um, Ambrosia Delight. Thank you.
Good choice.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
good.
okay. Blinding Flash and Killing Freeze. Both are good.
See you around.
Dionysus?
Done.
Oh, you are talking about Patroclus. Patroclus is clutch. He helped me win so many run and also caused so many death for me. Yes. The guy in Elysium is called Patroclus, and you had one death defiance. Just saw him saying replenish all of them. Yes, yes, I love Patroclus. And I also like his keepsake too. His keepsake is OP.
You're just in time. Like that.
Whoops. Boat. It's about time. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Why did I get hit so much? Oof, nice.
I should press on.
I'm almost dead. Hello? Okay, Drunken Flourish is good. Oh god. Premium Vintage though. Oh god, okay, wait. Okay, wait. You watch a YouTuber who plays Minecraft and when he says a boat, he says his phrase, which is, it's about time. Okay, I am gonna take Premium Vintage
Strong stuff.
because more health is equal to more survival, which is good. Boot time. Is that it? Oh god, no! Okay. Oof, nice. Hermes. Let's go see Hermes. You hate those mini learning head. Yeah. Especially since you can't deflect the attack without Athena's dash and it's a slow moving projectile that tracks. So it is very difficult. I understand the pain. Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
So close.
Okay, okay. I need to focus a bit. Whew.
There he is.
Come on, cuz, let's pick up the pace a bit.
Excuse me, Hermes. Okay, should I take the side hustle or the greatest reflex? I'm gonna go with greatest reflex because it allows me more dashes, more hearts. Which area is your favorite and to your most hated? Yes, yes, do tell me. Because I can tell you I hate... Okay, environment-wise, I hate Asphodel. Okay, you won't include the House of Hades, I understand. Interested to hear what your view about the most favorite area in the game. Your most favorite is Tartarus, Elysium, and then I'm at the edge of my seat. Okay. Whew, okay. So the most hated place is Asphodel. Same. Yeah, environment wise, I hate Asphodel because the lava has killed me so many times that I can't even enjoy this area um without being careful of where I'm stepping. But enemy wise, the most hated area um that I hated the most is, I have to say, the Temple of Sticks. If we are talking about the enemy spawn, I hate the Temple of Sticks because of the poison enemy.
I wasn't back
I
so
really
bad
hate
then.
poisons. But yeah, in terms of environment, yes, Asphodel wins by far the most. Whoops. Whoop. Oh god.
Need to make headway.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Wait. Oh god. I really don't want to use a Death Defiance here. No! Okay.
Van hell. I got this.
Bye. Oh my god. Lerny! Lerny. How dare you? We were so close. You hate the freaking lava, you died 4 times from it and lost Death Defiance 8 times. No! How much damage does Thanatos does? Thanatos did 3,500 damage. He has a delay to it. The same goes to Megara. But Megara deals 2,500. Yeah, 2,500 in a diagonal. You need some assistance in order for you to use Megara's companion. But yeah, I much prefer companion Mort over companion Betty. But I personally I would prefer to use the companion Shady because the healing and the darkness really comes in clutch, especially when you are in low health. No. You can have enemy Meg as your companion. Well, here's the thing. When you progress her character quest line, you will get a companion Betty. So you got one from Megara, you got one from Thanatos, you got one from Sisyphus and Boldy, and from Skelly, and from Dusa, and also finally from Achilles and Patroclus. So, even though you have, okay, for example, let's say you take the companion Betty, right? And you are fighting the sisters. You can't use the companion Betty in a fight where there is the Megara, the Fury sisters. So basically, you can't use that one, that what is it called, companion on that one boss fight. So, I think companion Betty is useful for Theseus and Asterius because it does attack both of them. But I don't know. It depends on what kind of playstyle you are aiming for. They are the easiest, so you can take them down. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I would prefer the companion mod because of how high of the damage it deals. 3,500 after a brief delay. Does Dusa have a crush on Zagreus? Um, um, I think it more akin to admiration rather than crush. But you'll see when you progress through her quest line, or I should say her relationship, you will see that Dusa is confusing admiration and love as a friend rather than a crush. At least that's my take on it. Okay, we are on Elysium. We should change into the Acorn. Why not? I would hate to get hit by not Asterius, Theseus. Oh man, piece of sticks. You know what? You know what? No, I'm not going to buy the Kiss of Sticks. I'm gonna manifest Patroclus in Elysium.
I can use this. That's it for Asphodel.
Yes, Aphrodite is completely nude in this game. I mean, she is the goddess of love, right? And most depiction of Aphrodite in classical painting, they do paint her as they do paint her nude, right? Yeah. I'm guessing Supergiant Games just take that inspiration and put it in their game. Imagine the simping she's got. Yes. I mean, when the game first came out, people do simp a lot to her. Why are you moving so quick? Hello, sir? Look at how fast the guy is moving. Hello? Did you get Hermes boon or something? Oh my god, stop moving. Whoops.
Regenerating.
Okay, always take out the range enemy first, then you take out the short range enemies.
I accept this message.
Okay. Rare crop. Rare crop is good. Oh no! Cross strike, huh? Okay, I can live with this. Oof, nice. Whoops. Oof, nice. Okay, double strike, dash nova, or hoarding slash. I don't think I'm gonna get the hoarding slash. Hoarding slash is good if you don't ever spend your obols, but it's good for, I don't know, maybe people that played a lot of this game and have unlocked everything. I mean, I've already done that, right? So, yeah. Hoarding slash might be good, but I always buy something from the final Karen's shop. So I'm not the guy who will benefit from the hoarding slash. Double edge though. Your dash strike hits twice and deals 20% more damage. Hmm. Also on a serious 1v1 fight, what you try to do to make him go to the next one of the two statues, and then you will destroy it to deal him tons of damage. Oh, you can do that? I've I've never tried that before, or at least never consciously did it. Interesting. So I'm gonna try that if I have the choice. Okay. Dionysus. Yeah, sure, why not? Hello, Dionysus. Trippy shot. Ooh, strong drink. Strong drink is good.
We Olympians, we are.
Sorry, Athena.
I aimed at her, I guess.
Whew. Ooh, nice.
I'm satisfied we understand each other better now, don't we? What do you say?
Okay. Um, when you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. Sure, why not? I can do it at least in your. Okay, because my Asterius has armor. You're right, but I can try. Wait. Zeus. Do I need Zeus here? What does Zeus have? In order for us to get a dual boon, cold fusion, I need static discharge. Static discharge need one of the following. Hmm. You know what? Fine. Oh no, the butterfly room. No. Whew. We didn't even get hit. Nice. Oof. Okay. Thunder flourish. Sure. Ooh. More Demeter. Thank you.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Snow burst. Crystal beam. Okay, wait. For Demeter, do I need something? We have Killing Freeze. We need Ravenous Will or Arctic Blast. Ravenous Will is good. Let's see if we can roll to get
How
one
about
of.
a different set of choices?
Ooh. Okay. Arctic Blast is good. For 8 seconds, victim is slowed by 4%. Okay, okay. Ravenous Will. I don't know. Zeus. More Zeus. You have done a trial of gods once and learned a lesson. Never do it again. It makes him to fight. Okay, which gods do you pick over the other? Because for me, Athena's trial is the easiest one to beat because basically you are not fighting any damaging area. For example, you are fighting against let's say Ares. Ares makes the trial much harder. But oh no, you pick Dionysus over Artemis? No. Yeah, Artemis is the most difficult, I have to say, throughout the game for the trials. Because Artemis deals critical damage and also it tracks you. Oh, yeah. For Dionysus, you simply have to avoid the damaging area. But for Artemis, you basically have to move all the time. Otherwise, you will get got by Artemis. Oh god, okay. Nice.
Just in time.
Uh-oh. Whew, okay. Ooh, nice.
Uncle Zeus.
Ooh, we got static discharge. Nice. Now we have the chance to get the dual boon. Okay. Do I need keys? I do need keys.
Start moving.
Okay, the shield guy is more annoying than difficult. Nope, you are not regenerating. Nice. Oh, come on. Okay, wait. Focus. Whew, nice. Nice. What's not nice is me dying. Hello? More hearts. I feel like 200 is a little bit too low for me. Especially at such high heat. Whoops. Uh-oh. 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 Oof. Oh, do I need that? I do need more coins.
Allow me, boy, to
So small and
introduce some of
annoying.
my
Yep,
loyal subjects.
you perfectly describe the thing. Oh god. Okay. 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 Oof.
I shall deal with you later then.
Well, that's better.
Let's get Demeter. Oh man, and we didn't get Patroclus. How sad.
Of Hades.
Okay. Crystal Beam. Do I need Crystal Beam? Okay, one
What else
more.
is there?
Um, Nourish Soul. Nourish Soul is good. I don't know. We do need help.
Mysterious. Other guy.
You are beneath the note. I'm back.
Ooh, just look. Oh god, the blender move. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Oh no, my shield is down. Oof, nice. You're next. Ooh, nice. Ooh, Artemis. Artemis. Oof, nice. Whoa, we got through that boss fight quite
Unseated.
faster than I remembered.
Hope you enjoyed the
Did you know about this, Vigor? If you defeated both Asterius and um the other guy, Theseus, you got one shade supporting you. Okay, good. Our health is full. I'm gonna keep that. Ooh, Centaur Soul. Centaur Soul is good. So is Nail of Talos. Sure. Healing Freeze, Ravenous Will, Static Discharge. Nothing I can sell for now, so let's go.
almost to the top.
today you had exam on your college, and we're going in to do the exam one by one, and you were anxious, but you went in and thinking it was thesis instead of the exam, and went in and did. Oh, congratulations! And for most importantly, congratulations for passing the exam. Is it an oral examination or is it a written examination? Either way, congratulations. I'll get you Theseus. Yes, good mindset. It was written. Ah, I see. Congratulations. I know how nerve-wracking exams can be, and you have a good mindset. Get Theseus. Okay, we have. Okay, we have Zeus and Dionysus. And we have Dionysus too here. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Come on. I okay. Okay. I'm guessing double strike. God dang it.
Lord Zeus's strength.
I didn't even get the legendary from what is it called? Demeter, or do we get a dual boon? So sad. Let's go see Dionysus. 10 exam. 10? Hello? Bigger, how many class did you take in the semesters? 10 exams. 2 for each lesson. Oh, okay. Whew. I thought you'd take 10 classes for a semester. Oh God. Oh, I, I get goosebumps thinking about 10 classes per semester. Whew. Thank goodness you only take 5, huh? Whew. Nice. Oof, nice.
My chambers are a mess.
Oof, nice.
I accept this message.
Positive outlook. It's good. Positive outlook is very good indeed. I'm gonna take that. Okay, we got Hermes, we got Palm of Power, we got Santos Heart. Santos Heart it is. Oof. Okay, okay, we can do this, right? I need to buy something from the Well of Karen and we should be fine. Nice. Already? Ooh.
Just the foul sack I need. Bit of an aftertaste.
Okay, okay.
Time to deliver the goods.
Let's go see Hermes first. Nice. Okay, okay, we can do this. And there's the Well of Karen. Nice. Come on. Camera Jerky is good. Ignited Acre is good. I need Death Defiance.
This.
Ah, Center Soul. Center Soul is good. Oh no! Oof, okay, I better pray that there's another Well of Karen. When you find the treat, I'm like, well, it's time to beat the hell out of Hades. You're not wrong. But I am in desperate need of a Death Defiance. I was careless there. Oof. Okay, so far so good. Oh my god. Oof.
He's back.
Imagine getting a Death Defiance and then lose it immediately after. I don't have to imagine it. I've done it multiple times. In fact, I've done it in, I think it was in the last two stream. I've got it in the Temple of Sticks and then immediately lose it in the next room. Oh my god, I feel such an idiot. Okay, greater evasion or greater haste? 15% dodge is good, so I'm
That's the
taking
sign.
that. Okay,
Maybe I should check the
okay,
gas levels before
okay.
we leave.
Dionysus, do you have anything good to say, to give? Hmm, Dionysus 8. Ah, fine.
Gods grant me strength.
Frost Strike, level 2. Level 4, I mean. Static Discharge.
What else we got?
Oh, poop. Okay, oh god, okay, Thunder Flourish. I guess Thunder Flourish, huh? It's not ideal.
Fishing time? All these tunnels.
Not ideal, but we have to do what we had to do. Oh,
I can't.
please. I need a Death Defiance right now. Whoop! Nice. Oh, okay. Thank you for coming, Vigor. It was nice having you for company. And good luck with Hades. And good luck with your exams. Your 10 exams. Good luck with that, okay? See you later. Okay, so far so good. We managed to clear the room quite quickly. Oh no, the tiny vermin.
Chamber?
No.
10 dead seconds.
Oh,
Chat later, okay?
poop. Okay, I forgot about the extra heart. The shield heart. Nice. Whew.
The power of the gods.
Frost strike. Yes.
Extra blessing.
Oh. I'm screwed here, aren't I? I am screwed.
Moves.
It's okay, it's okay. I can do this. Okay, here's my prediction. I'm gonna get to Hades' third phase and then die
Nice.
before I reach half of his health in the third phase.
Already
That's my prediction.
seems our underworld still has. Arise, wretches, and fight without a trace.
Oh,
Darkness.
Skull Crushers.
So this is how Olympus is assisting our domain.
Oof, nice. Oof, oof. Okay, 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 good. So far, so good.
This
Oh no! Oof.
all you dead souls are mine. Let's see you run from things.
You want to tangle with us?
No! No, Cerberus, no! No! Okay, okay, okay. Oh god! You scared me. Oof. Okay, okay. We can do this. We can do this.
Fight me for real, damn you.
You're the one not fighting fair, Hades.
You're trapped.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, okay, I keep... Okay, I'm panicking, I'm panicking. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Thank you, Thanatos. Thank you. Oh, yes!
As though it means
Yes! Ah.
I could have had you.
You could have had it all.
By my father's
Oh my god. Yes. Okay. The MVP here is definitely the Frost Strike. Frost Strike heroic. Our attack damage is through the roof. I mean, it's as high. Okay, wait. Divine Dash is not that. It is important, but okay. Yeah, our special is not that high. But Divine Dash and Frost Strike heroic level is very good indeed. Whew. And Double Edge. Hello? Plus we got the what does it call here? The backstab damage and I don't know. Both of that. The Caustic Strike is good. This is one of those lucky run, I have to say. And I almost blew it. I got panic. But thankfully Thanatos
Wisely
help
spoken,
us.
Orpheus.
Clutch.
Stumbled upon a pit of deadly spears, perhaps.
Whew. Thank you.
There you are.
Okay. Nothing to buy here. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Mirror of Night. Mirror of Night is good. I don't have to change anything for now. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna do a simple run.
What are the limits of your power?
You know what? No. I'm gonna change into my God mode save because I have to go in like what, 20 minutes? I have to go in 20 minutes, so I want to do a run as quickly as possible, and I also need to, you know what? Let's get the Lambent Plume achievement, which I need to get like what, 50% dodge chance. Uh, okay. Aspect of Achilles. No.
Show yourself.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm not sure which one to choose. Aspect of Hades, I guess. Uh, I want to do as quickly as possible, right? So,
I
yeah.
don't think so.
This is a non-heat run.
Your good mother Persephone, dread queen of the underworld.
Ooh, Curse of Pain is good.
More bloodshed then.
Nice.
That was my keepsake.
Um,
I don't have access.
oh no. Okay. I can't go to Erebus yet.
Who dies first? Hello, Lord Ares.
Ooh, okay. I don't want any of this. Ares 8, Blood Frenzy. Blood Frenzy is not ideal, but eh. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna do it as quickly as possible. No!
My plume grew stronger.
Whew.
Your dear mother, Persephone.
I'm not listening to you, Zeus. But I saw you are going to say Persephone is a shrewd woman. I'm not paying attention to that. Okay, Lambent Plume is at 6%, which is good. Zeus 8. Zeus 8 is good.
What do we have here?
We have Sisyphus. Of course, I'm going to take Sisyphus.
Well, well. Sisyphus, I have to be upfront with you. The Fury Megara and Thanatos. I know you're not exact.
Look, Prince, it's not
Don't even say that, sir. I think Megan
certainly, Highness.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Karen's Obol.
Certainly, Highness.
Cheers, mate. You're looking as stately as ever there, boy. Brilliant.
What?
All these
Okay,
people
special bonus. Good, good.
cry.
Ooh.
On my authority.
Um. Sure. I'm gonna take Aphrodite. Aphrodite.
All right, Doomstone. Go, Sisyphus.
Nice.
To think your father and that sweet Persephone, they were together down there all along.
What do you mean?
Not what I need right now.
Oh God. Okay. Okay.
Strength and beauty.
No. Okay.
What is it now?
Oh
Let's see if
no.
you can
Okay.
live through this.
We have a chaos gate there.
No.
Nice.
I'll be the supervisor here.
Ooh. Okay. If we got the rocket launcher looking thing, I'm gonna pick it. Oh. I call BS. Ooh. Exploding launcher, yes, that's the one that I'm looking for.
For
Athena. Oh my god, Athena, yes.
Spend it all in one place.
Divine Dash is good. Okay, good. Oh my god, Electo.
Heard you had a real bash down in your daddy's house, Red Blood.
Next time.
I'm sure you.
Sisyphus, get her,
Nice. At this rate, I am going to keep on moving forward quickly then.
Got to keep going.
Night Spindle is good.
Useful. Up we go.
Okay, okay. So far so good. This is the fastest we've ever done. 3 minutes. Okay.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I don't remember what happened when we equipped the Lambent Plume with... Ooh, nice.
Hey, looking like you're getting some good use out of that fancy plume of yours. Keep going like that. Maybe someday you'll be half as quick as me.
So witty. Okay, ooh. Okay, nice. Second win after using a call, gain dodge chance and move speed for 10 seconds. Sure.
Time to go.
Ooh.
Good to be back here.
Well, if it isn't.
Oh, wait, no. I don't want Ambrosia Delight. Well, at least our special is upgraded. I don't know.
How many now?
Oof, nice.
Gods grant me strength.
Curse of Pain leveled up. Athena. Yes. Always choose Athena. And we got the Barge of Death.
Barge of death, you're here.
Oof. Oof, nice.
I shall not keep you.
Blinding Flash. Blinding Flash is good.
Not now.
Oof, nice. Let's get this guy. The nectar.
Test.
Oof, nice.
Perfect gift.
Do I need more Athena? Yeah, sure.
Course is set.
Because the other option is going to see Karen. And I want to save
In the name of Hades,
most of my money right now. Proud bearing is good. Divine Strike. Holy Shield. Okay, proud bearing. Oh, Lerny.
just fine. What now?
Oof, nice. Come on. Oof. Oof. Okay. Nice.
That's what you get.
We got... Okay. Whew. 19.2. That's good.
Should I change things?
No changing. Nope, I'm not buying anything, so let's just go. Whew. So far, so good. Santos Heart. Ooh, nice. And we got the achievement, Haste of Hermes. Good, good. I can now at least relax.
They're slowing down.
Ooh,
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, rush delivery. Bonus damage from bonus speed. Ooh. More Santos Heart. Oh god, okay.
I think not.
Oof.
What do we have here?
More Santos Heart. More. Oof, nice.
Feeling good.
Uh, let's get Aphrodite. Oh no.
Soul-sucking butterflies.
Oof, nice.
Won't catch this soul, thanks.
Heartbreak Strike. Yes, that's good. Um, dodge chance plus movement speed. Ooh, okay. What does it do again? Okay, wait, sorry. Um, not exploding launcher. Rush delivery. Bonus damage from bonus speed. You deal bonus damage based on any bonus move speed. So, which is good, right? Heartbreak Strike.
No love without pain.
No love without pain. Oof, okay. Oof. Uh, sorry about that, Patroclus. Sorry. Oof.
Power of Hermes.
Okay, quick spin. Breaching Skewer. Yes.
Done and done.
Breaching Skewer is good.
Your dust.
Oh. Aw. That's the first room that I didn't get any uh Hermes bonus. Whatever. 27 for that is fine.
Good enough to eat.
Blinding flash. Oof. Oh god, it's already been 20 minutes.
Our sworn enemy. I always shall right.
I am standing and fighting. What more do you want? Nice. Woo.
What a loudmouth. For the mirror. Happy to entertain you, Shades.
Okay, our dodge chance is almost 30%. Almost 30%. Good. Harris Bengal.
I'm almost to the top.
Okay. Too bad we didn't get a sub 10 run. Not that I am able to do it, but eh. Okay, nothing of use there.
Here goes.
Dina. Oof, okay.
It's no use. Poisoned.
Ooh, nice.
No use.
Aris Bengal is good. One more roll. Ignited Iker. Nice. Oh no, the tiny vermin. Oh my god, you are so annoying, tiny vermin. Oof, nice.
So vicious yet so tiny.
So vicious yet so tiny. True, bestie, true. Um, balance shot. Sure, why not?
Appreciate the backup. Poet.
Aries?
Two.
Sure. Ooh, nice. Nice. We are moving along quickly. Oh no! Okay, okay.
Good night.
Oof.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Curse of Longing. Yes. Okay, how? Ooh, we got 31% dodge chance. So that is good. Very good indeed.
Use.
Ignited Ichor. Ignited Ichor is
This
always
can get me out of here.
quicker. Oh,
Look out for the road
shh.
ahead.
Crush shot. Okay. Okay. Sweet surrender. Just need to get one more. Let's go get Zeus. Whew. Nice.
That's a lot of coin.
Nice.
Can't do that. No satyrs. Olympus, I accept this message.
Heaven's Vengeance, Billowing Strength. Billowing Strength. Why not?
Okay, I'm good. Got this delicious sack of meal for you, boy. Here's the fee.
Okay. Broken Resolve.
Gods grant me strength.
Zeus 8. No, Proud Bearing. Oof. Okay. I just...
I owe you one, boy.
I really need to go, but after we defeated Hades, we should be fine.
All right, this is it.
He's gonna complain I'm not using the...
Who's going to kill whom
Oh,
this time
it's not.
around?
I thought he was going to complain about me not using the Pack of Punishment.
Darkness. Yeah, boy.
Not this.
Darkness.
Fight me on your own.
Darkness.
Ooh, nice.
We're not finished.
Blast you. Shall be so.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, Voldy.
Ahoy, Lord Aiden, sir. Was that your foolish duel or something?
Nice. Well, sub 20 is very good. Very good indeed.
Again.
I did it.
I did it.
In the name of someone
Oh
who
man.
saw right.
There's even a faster time. We've done it with 18 minutes and 52 seconds. Whatever. A win is a win, right? How many bonus chance? 32%.
The favor doing
Okay.
this, then walks into a chamber
So that's that for today. So remember on my Friday.
Would you mind diving in these waters, Prince? To which the prince replies, oh, sure.
So on Friday time slot, I am going to play a new roguelite that has been requested by me in the past, which is Dead Cells. Um,
More to be done.
Father, how are you doing without Mother around? Will she be all...
Clearly, she is more than capable.
So everything's back to normal?
Nothing is normal anymore. Besides,
Glad you're handling it fine.
yeah, I am going to play Dead Cells as something that people had been requesting me in the past. So yeah, I'm excited to play that game. Yeah, and I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I still haven't uploaded my VODs on my YouTube Stream Archive channel, but I'm trying, and I keep forgetting to do it because I've been so busy lately. And even today, I had stuff to do after this. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to those that subscribe to my YouTube Stream Archive channel. Thank you to those that follow my channel on Twitch. I really do appreciate it. It really helps me a lot. Um, if you are just watching this and on Twitch, I really do appreciate it if you could just simply follow the channel. It really helps me, and I do have a goal set up for my channel, which is this. I have a follower goals of 50, and so far I have completed 29 followers. I've tried to complete it as much as possible, but I'm not a professional streamer or anything like that, so I know some people might not be interested in it, but because of that, I really do appreciate to those that manage to follow this channel despite me not being a professional. Yeah, I really do appreciate it, y'all. I really do appreciate it. And I want to say thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the subscribe on YouTube. And thank you so much for the comments. Um, yeah, if you are interested in joining my Twitch, not Twitch, Discord, I do have a Discord server. The link is in the description down below if you are watching this on YouTube or on the end screen after this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next stream. Goodbye.